Saka on the right, because he's been very consistent. Doku on the left.
Wow. Ooh, I almost went with Doku.
I went with Doku because, dude, that guy...
Watching him is impressive.
He's impressive. And to me, it interests me so much that he fits into that Manchester City side. Because for what he does, you think Pep would hate that type of player. Because he just dribbles. He dribbles.
But he's so good at it. I think that's why Pep likes it, because it's like, if he dribbles at somebody 10 times, he's going to beat them at least 6. So I know I'm going to get 3 to 5 goal-scoring opportunities and good crosses.
But that's also why I would feel like Guardiola would be like, I don't think this is the right fit, because when he does lose the ball, that's where Manchester City's biggest weaknesses are in the transition. Yeah. So in his head, he's like, well, if you lose the ball 4 out of those 10 times, that leaves us open to a lot of teams counterattacking us.
Dude, the way City play, I feel like, though, that's one thing City's changed, because they don't play with wingbacks anymore. Because like before, when they had Cancelo and Walker, like Cancelo obviously going up the left and then Walker coming up the right. Now that they really sit, like they almost just have their 5 defending, and they let their 4 run free, and then maybe one of the 2 holding midfielders, Rodri or whoever's with him, will go just to support, but never really get there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like that's something that Pep's been changing and evolving.
And maybe that's why Doku fits in so well. Because
to put him up there, let him run, let him do his thing.
And then he's got a little bit of support at the back, a little bit more support at the back versus before. But I like Doku, man. I think when he was, before he got injured, he's injured, right?
Yep.
Yeah, before he got injured, I thought he was really good. I was like, just watching him, I was like, there's no chance a Grealish...
We'll get back in.
He's
a better version of Grealish.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost had him. I went with Neto mostly just I was going back and forth between the 2, and over the course of the first half of the season, Neto's done more. I think for a longer period, but like of those 2, Neto and Doku, I think Doku's peak.
I'm trying to see how many games he actually started.
Doku?
Because I don't think
he hasn't played. He hasn't played.
It wasn't that many.
Because it was in the middle of the first half of the season.
Then when he had the one game was like really, really good.
I have him on my fantasy team. I can tell you in a second.
It was, he played towards the end of when they were still doing well. And I think he got injured early on into when they started dropping off.
Yeah.
He's played in 11 games total.
Yeah, he's played in 11, but like how many did he actually like start? And
he's played 88, most of them. 88 minutes, 50 minutes, 90 minutes. There's only been 1-2 games where he's played less than 25. 1 he played 21, 1 he played 2.
Yeah.
Everyone else is 50 plus, so that would mean.
So
he started 9. Yeah, games started 9.
So
9 games started, 2 goals, 5 assists.
It's hard to find players like that, though.
Yeah, no, he's
dribbling wise, he's
like, you know who he reminds me of? Like a more polished version.
Same Maximum.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was going to say. More polished and more team-oriented.
Yeah.
Maximum was like, I'm going to take this on by myself. I'm going to dribble everyone, and then I'm going to try and score. Whereas Doku, he knows, he's like, Pep's only going to give me the freedom to dribble 1 or 2 players, and then I better pass the ball or I better actually create some sort of output with that.
Yeah.
And then I had, the easy option is Haaland.
Yeah.
Because Haaland is always going to be the best striker you can pick. But I went with somebody who's impressed me more than anything. I went with Isak. I like Isak.
Isak's good.
He's and
he's one of the ones that was rumored to come to Arsenal that I thought would have fit our playing style perfectly.
He's had some really good games.
Very disappointing he didn't come.
Dangerous in the attacking third. I like Isak a lot.
Yeah, I like Isak. I like Isak as well.